I should have.
All your favorite wrestling shows rolled into one. Welcome to the We Book It podcast. Let's start the show.
Live and direct. It is the We Book It podcast, the Sunday Night Stunner. And listen, we got a packed house and a packed show. All the hot takes on this April 5th, this Easter Sunday. And I can't wait to get into it with the best damn wrestling crew around. So let's go ahead and introduce them to you. First and foremost, I am your host, Virgil. Thank you so much for tuning in to our episode. And of course, I got my brother from another mother. He is wearing the Miss Parker shirt. His name is Big Daddy. Don't call me baby. See what's going on, see? See, we can't hear you if you're talking. You muted
That's
yourself.
embarrassing.
I was eating fried chicken, that's why I was muted. But but no, good day of Easter Sunday at church. It almost got ruined because bitch ass DoorDasher stole my Popeyes, but I got a new order. So, but yeah, I'm good though. Yeah.
Only to you. Only that would happen to you, man.
Hey,
Does anybody else not
hey,
find
but
that?
look.
Oh, it's hysterical.
Look,
That's
hey.
why I'm covering my mouth.
Hey, but they said, hey, they let me put in a new order free of charge, so I even got extra chicken, more than what I originally ordered. So,
What was your original order?
they on DoorDash they got like a two for buy one get one free. So basically a 3-piece, and so essentially I'm getting 6 pieces, but I end up getting like 8. So.
I guess all's well that ends well.
You always get,
but that's hilarious, though, bro.
Hey, at least it was cooked right. You know. Normally it don't always be cooked right. So.
Did you?
I can tell this order didn't have no honey with it. I know.
Did you get some jelly or some honey with your biscuits, bro?
God damn, you know he did.
I raw dogged the fuck out of them biscuits, bro.
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah, brother!
Dry throat ass.
Can I get a hell yeah?
Yeah,
hell yeah!
Oh.
I got the water though. You got the water though.
Uh-huh.
Hey, man, look, hey.
Bro,
sometimes you gotta go cold.
Bro, you gotta stop doing that.
Bro, but you're getting diabolical with this shit. Like, it's
really bad.
It's starting to make me question you in real life because for you to just willingly raw dog Popeye's biscuits, either you're going through something and you're trying to off yourself, or you just freakier than Fritos. Like that's what it is.
Hey,
It's hard to be freakier than me.
I'm always going through shit, man. Hey,
To be fair, Teddy, whenever I've heard this man eat Popeyes, I just keep hearing the whenever he's eating those biscuits, man.
Damn, way to call it out like that.
It should be the biscuits. Hey, the biscuits be cooked to perfection, man. I don't need no honey, man. Shit.
He says they're moist enough.
You the only Steve. Here's why we keep coming at you about this. You're the only person we know that real life eat these biscuits like that, bro. Like everybody else that eats a Popeyes biscuit has to get some honey or some jelly or something. You're the only one.
They be fluffy as hell. I don't need nothing.
Just dip it in the grease.
In the grease?
That's a power move.
Make a little sandwich with it.
Yep.
Hey.
Hey, coming soon, guys. The We Book It mukbang. We gonna watch C eat Popeyes.
I think the fuck not.
6 Popeyes biscuits with no water, no honey.
I'm out. I would subscribe for that.
No
I would subscribe, like, and share and comment for that.
Biscuit, no lube.
Hell no.
Pay-per-view coming to a Patreon episode near you. We gonna sit 12 biscuits in front of
You're
Steve.
gonna have me out here like the little kid from back in the day with the Popeyes cup.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and mute that man just for that comment. There we go.
You can mute him. It still doesn't mean it's not true.
You'll remove him from the show.
Hey, since he damn.
And he blocks out every. Oh,
He's
Hey,
done.
Why'd you put us all in timeout?
Since Mike over here being a hoe, let me go ahead and do this real quick.
Man,
You have that on here?
Man.
Damn.
No,
you gave us
he
an
just added
hour.
it.
it took not even through the whole intro
Mike,
for us to get on
Mike,
each other's asses.
Mike,
It didn't. It couldn't even get past the intros.
Mike absolutely hates
I
that
can.
man.
Thank you. Thank you. Where's Coach
Mike-
at when you need him? Because he's a way better host than this guy.
Oh.
Bitch ain't even been on Coach show but like once. Shut up. Anyways, listen, let me tell you guys something. I got
Virgil hates that man.
I got my main man. I got my main man on the show. I am building a Mike army, and I got 2 people on my side already. That's right. I got my main man, the freakiest one, the host of the Friday Night SmackDown, low down, mow down, toe down, hold down, throw down, whoa down, spin it up and down, back it down, smack it up and down, all around. That man, the freakiest one, Freaky Fritos.
Hello,
mask,
ladies
too.
and gentlemen, my singleton tag team competitors. Happy Easter. He has risen, and also my depression. Illinois lost terribly, and my tummy is upset from eating about 50 deviled eggs. So if you see me run to the bathroom, mind your own business, please.
And of course, I got my main man down below. He is the MJF lookalike and the AEW aficionado. He is Tank. What's going on, Tank?
What's going on, guys? Happy to be back. I got a second Teddy though. Virgil, you are a hoe. I'm sorry. I have to.
Nonchalant. You know, I would just love for one episode for everybody to come in and have nice things to say about Virgil, the host.
Hey,
I mean,
you
'cause I do- I
start,
work
you
really
start some of
hard.
the stuff. You start some of the
Excuse
stuff.
me. Hey guys. What did he say before I got live in the studio? What were the words that he said before I got him in the studio? Because I heard them.
I don't know. I wasn't here.
Here comes this bitch. Andy, did he say that?
Yep.
Andy, did he say that? Thank
Yes.
And
Tank, did he say that?
I cannot
Well,
lie.
I heard it.
So if you want the respect, why don't you start giving it when people join the audio
Oh.
instead of being
'Cause
a
you always
snake
start
ass
with
bitch?
If you don't stop adding this to the chat, get out of here. I'm gonna revoke your rights.
Why are you doing this?
I was adding the Carl Edwards picture. He hates Carl Edwards, so that's why I put it there.
Fritos eggs ain't had no salt in them.
If you were my client, I'd be
Sunday
pulling
hurt.
you aside right now.
Right?
Well, seeing that I'm not your client, I got more paper and more Sharpie. This is I'm gonna be like LA Knight on Monday Night Raw tonight. It's gonna be up.
Damn.
Let's get into it.
All right. And of course, guys, we have the resident shit starter. He is the man with the lemon pepper steppers. We have Teddy Long. What's going on, Teddy?
I don't start things. I just extend them and finish them. That's what this is. Like, but nonetheless, to all my player haters, like that's hosting the show, it is a great day. It's a great day, especially if you're a UCLA fan. And I got a thing. I got a question that Don Staley has been cursed, but I'll get into that during another segment. I had to do that for you, Fritos. There you go.
Appreciate it.
And of course, guys, new to the pod, but our newest addition, her name is none other than AC Slayer. Hi, AC. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Coming live from Joliet, Illinois. Having a great time wearing our old NWO Wolfpack shirt and having a Baja blast after a long Easter.
All right, folks, we are in for it today. We got a bunch to talk about on the podcast. First and foremost, I want everybody's reaction from Pat McAfee being voiced as the one who was on the phone talking to Randy Orton. He was the voices inside of Randy Orton's head all along, apparently this time. Fritos, you gave us an amazing rundown on I'm sorry, no, you didn't. You gave us an amazing rundown on Friday night.
You know they look alike.
Fritos, I
That's twin in them.
We're just like the Dudley brothers.
Hey,
You can't tell the difference.
Hey, I broke Virgil.
They were real brothers. Stop it.
Oh, no, wait. I'm sorry. I had to break Virgil. That was a good one. He broke. That was great. That was like a Be Real on Martin. That was like perfect. Thank you. All right.
Man.
Devon, get the tables. All right, we're done.
To be fair,
All
Coach
right.
did it first. Coach did it first.
He did do it first.
All right, go ahead.
All right, we're making him mad. Come on, guys.
Thank you.
Together.
Fritos, will you
Fuck
start
that shit.
and tell us what you feel about Pat McAfee being the guy?
So this is gonna be biased because I'm a huge Pat McAfee fan. I'm happy for his return back in WWE because it was unexpected, but I hate the payoff that he was the voice in Randy's head. When you had a tease, I think the day or 2 days before on a video on X, where Cowboy Bob Orton in the background, which that would have made a lot more sense. Hell, at this point, I would be happy if we took The Rock being the one doing it because he's still pissed about Cody not selling his soul to him last Mania, just to try to continue it. But I did see a video about that later, saying how fans are just fickle with The Rock and Cody and how they don't play well at all. But am I happy to see Pat back in the ring? Yes. Hopefully he's not in commentary, even though I think he does a fantastic job. He brings out, I think, the best in Michael Cole. But right now, the way we have commentary set up, I think don't mess with it. And the fact that we do have another celebrity storyline involving with Cody, at least to me, with Pat, it's the safer bet than Travis Scott. Someone who has been trained in the ring for numerous times. He's had several big matches, and he knows what he's doing and not going to slap someone in the face and bust their nose or whatever. So the payoff, no, but the potential of what we can get with someone who's way more athletic storyline-wise, it's interesting. I think this kind of almost hurts a little bit with the Randy and Cody storyline, but I don't think it's below where we're at with Roman and Punk with the "you're old, I'm hurt from those feelings" storyline that we got going on right now.
Andy, I'm gonna throw it down to you. What do you think?
Oh, me?
Sorry. Yes, sorry.
Using my government name?
Wow.
I apologize.
Yeah, so I'm not happy about like bringing Pat McAfee back. It's like he's great on commentary. You know, he's a talent, but in this role, I just can't. It's like this feud was already great. This is a mentee versus a mentor. And they have to bring him back to talk some crap and do some stuff in the ring. He's stiff. You know, like I appreciate he can take a bump, but I'm not buying into it, especially as a heel. Like, if he was, a baby face, maybe, but I'm not super happy about it. That's just my take.
Oh, we need to start doing a drinking game. Every time we hear business from Pat's mouth, we got to do a shot. I think I heard it about at least 20 times.
A little Baja Blast.
Here we go. Tank, what did you think?
No, I agree. I mean, it's just overall just wasn't who I expected. So I guess in that aspect, yay, congrats to WWE for throwing us that curveball. But what's the payoff for it? Mm-hmm. If we're all confused, what does Pat McAfee have anything to do with Cody or Randy besides having them on his show? Besides that, like, again, I don't know what the payoff is. I guess we will see in the few weeks leading up to Mania. But right now, the storyline was going great with Cody, Randy, talking their talk, doing what they can. He had Stephanie McMahon in there to try to bolster up Cody, tease that bad side of Cody. But right now, this payoff is, I don't know. I'm hoping for the best.
Tank, I think I know the payoff. He mentioned it in his promo. WrestleMania has not been sold out. They're trying everything they can to sell it out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? Pat McAfee.
Tickets are cheap, like comparatively.
The Rock, you already have Cena there being the host. If it's The Rock, you have a chance, right? I mean, you have a big chance, but with Pat McAfee, I'm not saying he's not big, but
it's clicks. It's for, for social media clicks. That's how I
that's
feel
fair.
about it.
That's fair.
I like where you guys are heads at so far. Let's take it over to Teddy Long. Teddy, I'm going into you here. So, like I said, Teddy, go ahead and tell us your thoughts on everything. You kind of bring a lot of clarity to a lot of these things sometimes, where things we don't see. So, what's your thoughts on this?
Honestly, I'm at a bend in the curve because the safe thing was never going in the direction of Ted DiBiase Jr. even after he got out of jail. Truth be told, I ain't even gonna hold you. When Pat McAfee came in the ring, I swear to God, I thought it was Heath Slater. I swear to God, and I was trying to figure out how I could have worked in there, but I'm like, it could have worked if it was Heath Slater. He got kids to feed. He'll do anything to feed his kids. There's an angle there. You got an old angle, but I think also the thing with Pat McAfee is that no network can control him. He works for Disney, ESPN, and still says wherever the fuck he wants to, no matter if he's on Disney, ESPN, or USA Network. And I think the angle was for them to be like, man, listen, I understand that we done got away from the Braun Strowmans and, the Omases and the super big giants of the wrestling world. But he's like, man, you got basically what they was talking about was Melo and Andrade going for the series of 6 being the main event for a SmackDown for a long time. And granted, it was great wrestling, but it's like a lot of us were thinking, where is Randy? Like, why isn't Randy being used? Like, the same breath we were saying, where's LA Knight? We were really saying, where's Randy at? And we're like, why are they using him for so much PR and stuff? And it's like the setup for him to become champion because he's been the one doing all the Saudi tours and the international tours and stuff like that. But I just felt like it could have been anybody else. I felt like it could have been Arn Anderson. It could have been you could have snuck Goldust from AEW and had him be the person calling on the phone. There's so many different angles because Randy's the type of person to play those type of games. Like, he would be the person to go to your closest friend or your person that you're cool with,
your brother,
and or everybody was hoping that it was KO, and hoping his music would have hit. But it's interesting to see what's coming next because, like you said, Pat McAfee can wrestle. Like, he put on a fucking banger with Adam Cole in NXT Black and Gold brand. Like, he's established from being a football player to a celebrity to actually being an in-ring competitor before Logan Paul was. So he can take some bumps, he can take some moves, he can take some things. So if he gets involved, it's not a safety risk. Oh, we got to play it safe because he's a celebrity. It's like, hey, that's Pat McAfee. He know what he's getting into. He know what it is. Let's do this like it's anybody else.
Yeah. See, go ahead and add on.
So yeah, like I talked about on the SmackDown recap. Like I was.
You mean the SmackDown, low down, mow down, hold down, toe down, woe down,
yeah,
throw down,
bring it around town,
slap it up and down.
Yeah, but yeah, I was shocked more so than I was pissed off because, like, I wanted to see Pat back, but mainly on commentary. And then, like everybody else said, like I was like, is this really the payoff? Like, we thought it was going to be a bigger name, like somebody that was actually, more like intertwined with the business, long term. Like, because I remember the phone call, after that, Randy Orton's like, yeah, wrestling has more than one royal family. And I'm like, all right, he probably talking to somebody that's a part of a, big time wrestling family. Rock is one of those people. It could have been anybody. It could have been somebody from the Guerrero family. Who knows? Like, so there's a lot of different.
Hell no. Because if it would have been Chavo Guerrero,
Chavo probably.
Bro, if it would have been Chavo on that phone, good and damn well you would have came
like anybody, any other wrestling family, like any wrestling family, right. But Pat McAfee has.
What other wrestling families is there? You can't use nobody out the Hart Foundation.
Thank you.
Well,
let me look.
You can't use nobody. There is no other families. You can't go to Triple H because he's not an in-ring competitor. You can't you can't use the Hardy Boys because there's only 2 of them. You can't use none of the Von Erichs. You can't use none of the Briscoes. You can't use none of the Pattersons. You can't use only other person that would have made sense. And it's hard for this to make sense because he's on a different brand would have been Braun Breaker because of his family being
down. When is he coming back?
but
Mike,
that's the only other person.
Virgil, I'm mad you the only one that caught that.
Bruh, you are bogus, and you know it. Now look, all right.
Hey,
What?
Folks, let's
When you said Divine Erics, I was like, no, they all. I was like, no, let me stop.
they're all. Yeah.
Hey, when I was before I even said it, and I was thinking, I was like, damn, somebody gonna do this, but oh well, I'm putting it out there.
Don't watch the movie; it'll make you cry.
Bruh. Oh my god.
It was sad. All right,
Yeah.
let me bring some clarity to what we got going on here, folks. Couple of things. This whole Pat McAfee thing isn't a Triple H idea. This was not a Triple H idea. All the reports indicate that this was Ari Emanuel and TKO who have signed Pat McAfee to a lucrative contract to represent him. They want to make him the next Sylvester Stallone, is what we're hearing. So you're going to see Pat McAfee in action. Here's the next thought. Pat McAfee and Randy Orton are going to, it's rumored that they're going to be starting another legacy type group. So while you may have the Vision that didn't work out on Raw because everybody got freaking injured, you're going to see some on SmackDown where there's going to be probably a tag team added to this stable of people to bring real wrestling back. Here's my thought process. For everybody that has something negative to say about this whole storyline, there was never anybody that would have been a good enough payoff. If it was The Rock, you would have had people saying, oh, they always go lean on The Rock every single time they get into trouble. If it would have been John Cena, it'd have been like, oh, well, that doesn't make sense because Cena just said he wasn't wrestling no more. If it would have been, like you said, like somebody off the wall, like a Chavo Guerrero or something like that, probably the only one that would have worked that can't work is Goldust, because Dustin Runnels already told you he never fucking coming back to WWE. He already said that. I will never go back there. Not even for a Hall of Fame induction, which he so rightfully deserves. He'll never go back there. So that would have been the only one that would have had the crowd losing their mind if Goldust for some reason turned. I know a lot of people shot the Arn Anderson thing out there. That man is paralyzed. What can he do?
He's
Paralyzed.
Yes, he can't move with his arms, bro.
I would say I disagree with that a little bit, Mike. Sorry, Virgil.
Damn, don't throw out government names here.
I disagree with that a little bit, and the reason why.
Okay, Andrew. I'm just playing. I know what your real name is, sir. Fritos.
Rock.
Damn.
Rock thing. Although we probably would have been pissed, there's always going to be somebody pissed off with any sort of decision, right? But
Correct.
Rock would have made sense. Therefore, we would get over it. You know what I mean? They would be able to. Pat McAfee, like you just stated there, there's a motive that doesn't make sense, that only makes sense to somebody who isn't in the, somebody who owns a company. So he's like, hey, let's just throw this out. We have ideas for him elsewhere. You know what I mean? With The Rock, at least you know.
Right.
Yeah, he's part of the business. Been part of this whole Cody thing, this whole Cody story. Yeah, that makes sense. So, and that's a minor disagreement to your point, but I get what you mean.
So my only rebuttal to that is, wouldn't you rather wait to react then? Like immediately, like here's been my biggest issue, my biggest gripe with wrestling fans, and the fact that we all can connect now like never before. While it's so great and it's so fun to do these podcasts, to watch these podcasts, to be on X and watch everybody's instant reaction, that's exactly what it is. It's an instant reaction. And sometimes your instant reaction and first reaction is the right reaction. But sometimes you got to let stuff marinate and cook for a minute and see exactly what you got in the pot.
Give it time to settle.
Yeah, I feel like we have after 1 week and the realization that it's Pat McAfee and everybody immediately went to go shit on him, and I'm just like, can we see what happened?
He also deserves it, though.
He
Sorry,
it's just one of those things where when you see The Rock, no matter what, when any of us sees The Rock, what do? We
scream.
Oh my gosh, you know what I mean? When I saw Pat McAfee, I was like,
No, that fucking song. I hate it.
That's the only thing I'm going to associate with The Rock now. That's the only thing.
That song.
I like the new theme song they made for him when he came back during the Cody feud, where it's like the new
that
Hollywood
great.
Rock, where it's like electric. It like that was awesome.
But there's a counterpart to Rock
Final boss.
that C loves. Can somebody play that theme song? I think it's a really good theme song. I think
can I say except you're welcome?
No, I meant that Travis Scott theme. It was pretty catchy.
I mean, I have a 3-year-old, so we have to hear the "You're Welcome" thing a lot.
That's funny. But yeah, no, I just think for me, guys, like I said, we got to stop waiting and depending on The Rock to come back and save WWE, because truth be told, and we'll get into it in the final topic of tonight's thing. But truth be told, if The Rock really comes back, he's never going to come fully back, back. But if he does come back, it's probably going to signal the end of Triple H. So, I mean, and I think
maybe that's not the worst.
See, man, y'all not going to do this to me.
Y'all can't do that. It's not Triple H. It's TKO. It's TKO. Bitch, I'm not agreeing with you, but I'm agreeing with you, okay?
Thank you.
It's not
I
Triple
can't
H.
fucking stand your ass. This is the worst agreement ever. I hate that he agrees with me on this. Look,
It's not
you
Triple H.
I know the truth.
bro.
It's not Triple H.
I literally scrolled down my ex thing, and I literally watched so many people clamoring and now making it seem like Vince McMahon wasn't so bad. When in 2019, 2018,
well, he was a villain, but he would book stuff.
In
real life, he was a villain.
Wait, how many times did Vince put himself in a WrestleMania match and put the title on himself?
We're off the rails now, aren't we?
Okay.
We're off.
Next topic.
We're on the rails here because we're talking about the fact. We're talking about the fact of how quick and how fickle wrestling fans are, and I'm so tired of it. When Triple H was running NXT, everybody was begging for Triple H to take over for Vince. Like, come on, please. It's been 3 years, and they're
it was like Succession, but for the wrestling business. He's the Tom. If I don't know if y'all watch Succession, but he was always the Tom.
I've heard of it.
I do have to say here, it's great timing on this man's part, because all of a sudden everybody's fickle when John Cena isn't involved. But okay, everybody, all wrestling fans are wrong now.
No, y'all was fickle with John Cena too.
Yeah, I was a CM Punk girly.
You know what? None of you ungrateful bastards deserve that John Cena versus AJ Styles match. None of you.
That's a good one.
I just all booed him.
Time out.
You can't say bastard because technically my bastard, and that hurts.
Same here.
I'm sorry, Fritos. I love you.
I actually was for the heel turn, so you can't include me in that because I wasn't a part of the pod at the time.
I'm not talking about anybody that was for the heel turn. I'm talking about everybody for 10 years straight that said, let's go Cena. Cena sucks. And then you want to champion him the last 5 months of his run just because now he's doing the heel stuff. Like, get out of here. Y'all did not deserve that John Cena AJ Styles match.
Hey, question though. Did that title win that he had count after the CM Punk departure where he blew the kiss goodbye? Remember, he ended up winning that tournament and won the title, and then CM Punk came back. Did that ever count towards his record or no?
Rey Mysterio beat Miz to win the tournament, and John Cena got his rematch right off the same night and beat him for it. Then CM Punk came back.
Well, does that still count? Is what I want to know. Did it? That's what I want to know. Did that one ever count, or did they not count it because they had to have their match to count? Okay. Spider-Man.
Oh,
the youngest wrestling fan is here.
Hi, small child. High tax write-off.
Yep, that's what she is.
Tax write-off is crazy.
Well, you gotta see her 5-star frog splash. It's awesome. But okay, go back with your data.
A 5-star frog splash. Okay, RVD.
Yep.
All right.
Check it out on my Instagram.
What did you guys think of Pat and Cody's unscripted promos? Apparently Pat went off script first. And then, like I said, but obviously, what can you say to Pat McAfee? Again, like kind of like what Tank said, you can't really say anything to Pat McAfee because you need him way more than he needs you. You're more than likely beg Pat McAfee to come back and do this with Cody and Randy, which you didn't have to, which I think is a lot of the sentiment from a lot of fans. Like they like you didn't need this. Just the sheer fact that these two, Randy doing whatever it takes to get to title number 15 and Cody trying to stay QB1 was enough of a story that sold everybody. But the addition of Pat McAfee they thought would add more star power. So Pat goes off the rails in his promo explaining why he's back and why he's helping Randy and why he turned heel. Cody tweets out during the show, I'm sorry about the opening, everybody. I would like a chance to give a rebuttal. He tweets that out. He goes back out there at the end of the show, and it almost feels like one was TKO talking and one was WWE talking at the same damn time against each other. And it looks like Pat was representing TKO and Cody was representing Triple H and WWE. Give me your thoughts, guys. Let's start with you, Fritos.
I mean, I loved Pat's, the fact that he went off and they had to censor it. When's the last time they really truly had to censor anyone on the microphone to go off, other than what, AEW? Because that definitely wasn't kid friendly. Then Cody's rebuttal, I loved it. Just the fact that Disco Inferno took a freaking punch out of nowhere for no reason.
He kind of strayed real quick.
He did. He did.
I know that I want to say at least 95% of our talks and topics to here are us bitching about TKO. But what happens if this leads into a new storyline, almost a corporation storyline, where it's WWE versus TKO? You mentioned it to me. Now that makes sense. I don't know if they're thinking like that. Maybe it's Triple H.
A little Vince versus Stone Cold.
No,
something along these lines.
Versus WWE.
Exactly. We're gonna get. I think maybe they're gonna try to do this because how many times of us fans have started bitching about this? They'd be too stupid not to take advantage of us bitching about TKO. And if they had one guy, they said, "This is our guy. He's forming this faction," all that. Then you have Cody just lead in with a savior group or whoever to lead with a savior group against them, the WWE Savers or something, and just do that storyline. It'd be great. But you could literally start that whole storyline potentially off with these two promos and going into the WrestleMania match.
Okay. Go ahead, AC.
Oh, me?
Yes. You are AC, man.
I'm not a fan of I like Pat and commentary, but I don't like all the stuff he's doing in the ring. I wonder, again, I think they're trying to set up something, and I don't know if it's a work or what it is, but it sounded like Pat was giving the TKO promo to tell WWE they're doing bad, and Cody's rebuttal was he gave the response, like, how are we going to do this? Like, actually, TKO's the problem. So I think it's an interesting storyline. I just don't know if it's a work. So we'll see.
Yeah. What do you think, Tank?
I agree, and I'm going to take that one step further, but to both of your guys' points, I think what's crazy is if they can pull this off, future storyline telling will in fact show the fans that they are listening, number one, and two, give the fans what they want. And I think they have the opportunity here to pull something off that honestly could change wrestling as a whole. And if they do this correctly, you can bring it back to the whole. I know we were talking in the group chat the other day. Somebody mentioned the higher power. I think they really wanted to piss people off. They can bring back one man, and TKO could basically give us the higher power. Being you guys know who I'm going with this. Old Vince comes back and really piss people off. point where Fritos was mentioning about like the saviors, you know, Cody and others joining up to really take down that. But the whole blending into what's reality, what's a storyline, they have the opportunity, as AC was saying, you know, they have the opportunity to take this one step further and really give us something that we'll be talking about for a while. They gave us the whole, you know, Samoan, the bloodline. They made that go, and it's still going. We're still talking about it. They have an opportunity here to make this huge.
What do you think, Teddy?
If this is another bloodline saga and they're baiting us along with the back and forth of one versus the other, it actually could set up to be something great, because there's no telling how long this merger is actually going to last. There already have been sightings of frustration going on between TKO, WWE, and ESPN. So like the blurred lines could be also just how like they did with DX and the USA Network sending them a letter talking about some, hey, if you guys keep doing this, this, and this, then we're gonna have to take you off the air. But it's like, okay, so here we are. We're gonna air out some things like Unreal. We'll treat this like an Unreal segment, but in real time. And y'all play along with it. And then when we unveil it, you're gonna sit there and be like, damn, that's what they was doing the whole time. And the thing is, like I hate them agreeing with your ass again, but the IWC has a problem with wanting whatever they get fresh out the oven to be the full meal versus it being just the appetizer. And like they got to understand, like it's a 3-course meal. Like you got to, it takes its time. Like it's not going to be a week and two. You're going to be like, oh, I know exactly what the plot is. No, you're not, because then they have a problem with feeling like they can tell and predict what the plot was going to be. So WWE just completely flicked it up on us and just like, hey, since y'all are complaining, we're going to do this. And think about it. We haven't talked nothing about, we feel like we know exactly what's about to happen. We're in a complete flux of, I don't know what the fuck they're going to do right now. And we haven't been like that in a long time.
God, when he's right, man. I still got to throw the boo on there for you, though. Just don't like you.
Damn, hater.
But no, he's right. He's right. I couldn't agree more with every single thing he said. This sucks. It really sucks really bad.
Yep. That's the message.
Put that sound down right now.
Since you wanna boo me and shit, I got signs for you. Okay, I'm gonna treat this like Monday Night fucking Raw, and you can't take my sign either. You know what?
Until we get a studio.
You just made the sign. Hold on, I got something for your ass.
All right, C. What are your thoughts on the topic?
I mean, I'm cool with the unscripted promos. It adds extra drama to it. I mean, you know, we were tripping about not really feeling like it's WrestleMania season or interested in the shit. But, you know, obviously we throw in some work shoots to kind of bring eyes and ears to the equation. So, you know, it is what it is. But fuck TKO. Fuck them in the overpriced shows, everything.
Fuck Virgil.
Yeah, that too.
I like how they go.
My
bad. I was thinking out loud when I was writing. I did not mean to say that. My bad.
Everybody else covered all the bases. I'm just gonna finish off saying fuck TKO. That's all I got.
And fuck Virgil.
I will have to say, dude, looking over at Teddy, and he was so proud to be writing with his marker and piece of paper, man, that I look over and he's just like,
he just made it. I felt like, you know what? Whoever fumbled Jericho is going into the graveyard tonight. I just want y'all to know that. Like, I just want to go ahead and give him pre-context, because the list needed to come back to WWE ASAP. Like, this is perfect timing for the list. If you got Danhausen and the list, oh my God, you got. Listen, I'm becoming a believer. Okay, the little motherfucker is entertaining. More entertaining than Kit Wilson. I'll tell you that.
Yeah,
He's
it's a prime
amazing.
example.
You're a fan house.
Yeah,
The nipples are out.
Man, I was just about to say that his nipples are out. He got a floral shirt with man nipples out. That's all bad.
I have nipples, Greg. Can you milk me?
Wait a minute.
That's a deep cut.
No.
Yeah.
Man, this man will never have his tag team partner back, even when that guy is healthy. He is.
That's true. That's real. He's
It's also very hard to come back from an injury like that as an expert. But prayers up for him.
Absolutely. All right, y'all. We're gonna move on to who to watch for next in wrestling. All right. Usually presented by Coach, but today Virgil got you. All right. Okay. So, who to watch for in wrestling, guys? We did just have NXT Stand and Deliver last night, and we crowned 2 new NXT champions. You know, it almost felt, did you feel it? Did you feel it? Did you feel that? In St. Louis, it almost felt like it was a brand new era of NXT. One where we have 2 totally different styles of champions that were crowned. We're going to talk about Lola Vice, your brand new NXT Women's Champion. Congrats to her.
Lord.
She is a beautiful woman. And she has worked
Great
her
gymnast.
butt off to become. She has worked her butt off in the ring to become what she has become. JC Jane, I was tired of your ass being NXT Women's Champion. I really don't know what happens to you from here, but we'll see what happens. And then the next person, the longest tenured NXT superstar ever. I'm talking about longer than Finn Balor, longer than Seth Rollins, longer than Big E. This man has been in NXT since 2016. I was still in college when Tony D'Angelo. I was still in college when Tony D'Angelo was first entered in as the Don in NXT. It is 2026, and he just now finally won the big one. He is your new NXT champion, beating out Ricky Saints, beating out Joe Hendry, and beating out All Ego Ethan Page to become your brand new NXT heavyweight champion. Kudos to him. It took them doing a whole change for him as a promo and a gimmick, and he is now your NXT champion. Well, where does he go from here? Well, he needs people to fight. He's been doing stuff with Dark State. He also has been kicking ass all over NXT. So, Tony D'Angelo, you deserve this. I don't know if this means you'll make it to the main roster eventually. You may be NXT for life, but either way, congrats to you. And these are the 2 wrestlers to watch for. Appreciate you guys. All right. Well, thank you, Virgil, for the who to watch for in wrestling
Did you
segment.
just end that with appreciate you guys? Who are you talking to?
He thanked himself.
Did he
I think
seriously just
myself.
thank himself and say appreciate you guys, acting like you were coach, but you're really taking that?
Yeah,
He did
Like,
exactly that.
no,
Did he really
yeah,
just
like
do that?
Yes, this was a great segment. Not to mention, I should pat myself on the back, sir. Thank you very much. You know, if you would appreciate yourself more, you know, like I say, hey, listen, you ain't got to come for me and come for my self-esteem. I'm working hard over here, okay? All right. Next up, we got to talk about it. The Ayatollah of rock and roller. He is he is the man, the myth, the legend. Y2J Chris Jericho returned to AEW All Elite Wrestling this last past Wednesday night. C once again did his due diligence, not only holding it down for Fritos on Friday, but also doing his show finally. Let's all clap it up for C. He did his show finally. Woo! Let's go C. Yeah, come on. Give him the crowd.
Don't let him do that. See, don't let him do that.
And you wonder why we say you a hoe. And you wonder why we say you a hoe.
I am giving my brother applause. I don't know what you're talking about. I gave him the applause.
See, let him know.
All right. Anyways, so yeah, we just had the moment where Jericho returns to AEW, and I am you a hoe.
Why can't I use that picture?
Damn,
You
he got you mid talk.
That's diabolical.
All right. Anyways, Fritos, what were your thoughts? Are you excited for Jericho's return to All Elite Wrestling?
No. No. You guys know, after the learning tree, I hate the man. That half uncooked looking Thanksgiving turkey. Fuck him. At this point, I wish he was in WWE, and I want Gunther to chop the living shit out of his chest and retire him the first night back in WrestleMania. That's why I want. That learning tree left such a nasty taste in my mouth. But happy for him and all that. I mean, what are we going to do storyline with him, though? He's not main events. He's not going up for MJF, Andrade, all those other guys for the AEW championship. So if he's able to booster up the younger crowd to maybe elevate them, good. But if we get another storyline like the learning tree, I'm done with him.
Yeah. AC, what were your thoughts on Jericho, the Ayatollah of rock and roller?
Yeah, I'm just glad that WWE was spared from more Fozzy songs. Just I gotta say it to you, it's like I love rock and roll, but I just can't. So
You don't like Judas?
I like Judas, but it's like, he's just getting a little up there, and I just can't listen to anymore. And I agree, with my brother. It's like, why? What does this do for AEW? Does it promote new young talent? Are we putting people over, or is he just getting a big paycheck from TK? That's my thoughts.
There you go, Tank, the resident AEW.
I disagree. Respectfully.
Go ahead. Talk your ish, Tank. Tell them.
Agree/disagree, because I agree with the fact that what's there for him to do. I would like to see some sort of angle. I know we talked about it where maybe he came back on April Fool's. He said this is his home. What if that was his last appearance? He had to come back to make time up because his contract got frozen. So hopefully he's just making that time up right now, coming back to WWE. But they could realistically have him go against MJF. I mean, depends on what happens with MJF. But
absolutely not.
But no. But here, hold on, because Adam Page can no longer face him for the title anymore. Have him face it to where it's like a career versus title match. In a way, it would be like a Gunther situation. Like, you either win and you get the title, or like MJF could be like, I'll retire your ass. And then there you go. And then WWE, here he comes. He can make the list again. Like Teddy said, Danhausen could really tear it up in tag teams, or he could come back and get Gunther really quickly. I mean, either way, there's so many things that Jericho can still do without being the main guy to get to wrestle for championships, but also to help younger talent grow. So I think there, in that aspect, there is, and I agree with the fact that, like, why are you bringing him back? But there are things that he can do without touching a title, without holding a title not even hostage, because it wouldn't be hostage. But yeah, he's getting up in there in age, and we all know he's going to come back to WWE at some point. Make it happen now.
What you think, Teddy?
I don't know. He probably gonna end up being on Collision or something, because AEW don't be doing shit when they be getting people and bringing them back. They just be holding their ass hostage from going to WWE. That's my honest opinion, because I mean, what the fuck? They only feature 3 motherfuckers at a time. And once you ain't hot no more, you gonna go on the tape show. It's gonna show after something that came on randomly on TNT on a Saturday night. It'll show, and then if somebody get lucky, they can stay up at 4 o'clock in the morning and watch ROH.
Damn.
Or YouTube. Other than that, like,
AEW.
if it's not, come on, man. If it's not fucking MJF, if it's not the Death Riders, if it's not fucking Swerve. If it's not Will Ospreay, if it's not Hangman,
Kenny Omega.
I was, hey, you had your time, okay? This is me. I don't watch shit because it ain't nothing but backyard wrestling on steroids, okay? Shit. Like, I'm trying to be nice, but the way they be booking shit, I'm just scared for the day something happened to Darby Allin in the ring because his ass just be doing the fucking most. Like
Nancy Grace gonna have a field day with AEW when Darby Allin really get injured. It's gonna be over.
But he's not climbing Everest.
My God.
Hey, look, if Jeff Hardy ain't died from all the shit he's done yet, shit, Darby got a long life to live.
Don't say that, see. Don't you dare jinx this man. Don't do it, man.
If something happens to Brother Nero, when I see you walking, I'm swiping you. I just want you to know that. Boom! Back tail swipe.
Listen, Brother Nero been black for a long time, boy.
You hear me?
Ever since we saw that man vibing to Jagged Edge.
Hey, Virgil, you were saying that.
Hey, Teddy Long was like, wave your hands in the air, everybody. Wave your hands.
This is man enough does not to sound like.
Hey, Brother Nero had more soul than Coach.
Yeah.
Damn.
Coach has a
No, not that Coach. Black Coach.
Oh,
Not the
No,
Coachman.
that's what I'm saying. I'm like, you could tell Coach Az was a preppy. Like he grew up.
Oh yeah, for sure.
He was a
I
plant.
thought you were talking about our coach.
No.
No. Our coach is black as hell. He's Raheem.
Devon
He's Raheem.
Devon Terriers is what I call him.
Yes, sir. Nah, he in there.
Yeah.
I can't wait to DJ. I can't wait to DJ his wedding because I already know he finna have me play all the R&B classics. It's going down. Like we all gonna be in there, ready to do some love making that night.
And
For
some
sure.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I wasn't moved with Jericho. I'm like, yeah. Like, it was.
So, do y'all think it would have been better for him to not have signed a new deal with AEW and to just went back to WWE?
He didn't sign a new WWE. Are you talking about he got his contract frozen?
Right, but Meltzer also said that he signed a new deal.
Did he? Oh shit.
Oh. Well,
Yeah,
I didn't hear about that. But then again, Meltzer's the king. Am I right?
The king of AEW at least.
My voice cracked and made me sound really bad.
I'm sure TK gave him buckets of money.
Oh, absolutely. Begged him not to go back to WWE. Plus, the rumor was the WWE offer was just a retirement tour. Basically meaning Gunther chokes his ass out at the end of the year. But you said, I mean,
but a Legends deal that provides.
But
what a Legends deal is gonna be. Man, listen. He better off getting that motherfucking Legends deal than fuck around getting hurt with Darby Allin ass in the fucking ring and not having nothing.
Yep, he's gonna coffin drop him and break his spine.
If that uncertainty of the bullshit happens, all he's gonna get is the motherfucking Hall of Fame now.
Yeah, true that.
Teddy,
true that. Now that WWE's doing that legacy thing, now that WWE's doing that legacy thing, they might Triple H and them might just be petty enough to wait until he dies and then put him in Hall of Fame.
Damn.
That's evil, Virgil.
Do as like
people get the Macho Man treatment.
The shit we're talking about with Virgil, though. He acts so nice, but then he'll hit you with that.
I am nice.
From the hip, just douche.
No, seriously, I am nice, but WWE has a habit of holding grudges against people. I'm not saying something on my own volition. I'm telling y'all what happened. They're gonna do the same thing the Gold does. Anybody that has wrestled for AEW, more than likely, if they do make it to the Hall of Fame, they're gonna have to wait till they dead.
Dean Ambrose better hope and pray he get a WWE contract because his ass ain't never getting into the Hall of Fame.
He might be the only one that they eventually end up bringing back.
CM Punk.
Well,
he came back to the family. So
Punk is no longer the indie darling. He is now the machine. He is the thing he hated the most back in the early 2000s.
He is what we like to call the cult of personality.
Not anymore.
Play the song.
He is now the machine. He's the New York Yankees.
Oh. No, he's the LA
Man,
Dodgers.
you can't do that callback.
He is. He's exactly what he hated about John Cena.
No, my high school friend used to bag his groceries back when he was Lockport Punk. And I'm like,
oh, wow.
Oh, crap. He's like, because when he was in Ring of Honor, he still lived in Lockport. And he's like, I bag his groceries at Jewel. He's a nice guy.
Hey, man, shout out to Jewel Osco. If you ain't never shopped at a Jewel Osco, you ain't
Jewels.
You're missing out.
Yeah, Jewels.
Yeah, everything.
We're missing out. We're missing out on a Jericho retirement tour with Gunther. And then he's gonna smile and do the learning tree wave. Bye, guys.
No more learning tree.
We're excited that you're and this is a friendship that'll never ever end. I don't know why that made me think of that.
I don't know why, because they don't even
Bye, guys.
Wowie.
Do not put Bray Wyatt and Jericho in the same sentence again. Jesus Christ.
We're going off the rails, guys.
Big Daddy C, do you happen to have a throwback moment of the week?
Yes, I do.
All right, well, let's go ahead and hit to it. Let's time for the throwback moment of the week, baby.
Throwback moment of the week. We're going to take you back to 2009 on this day in WWE history. We had WrestleMania 25, which took place in Houston at the NRG.
Hey, hold on. Pause. Real quick.
What?
Can we get a throwback moment back to the 90s at least once? Just once. Can we go back to the 90s at least once?
This isn't your segment.
Give me the ball, coach. I got it.
I'm sorry. Did I tell you how to book your fucking Disney throwback moment shit? Did I tell you how to do that, sir? No, I did not.
Gone.
Know your damn role and shut your damn mouth. Thank you. All right. As I was saying before I was so rudely fucking interrupted, we got WWE WrestleMania 25, which took place in Houston at NRG Stadium, formerly known as Reliant Stadium. So we had key matches. We had CM Punk winning the Money in the Bank ladder match. I believe this was his second Money in the Bank win. We had Matt Hardy defeating Jeff Hardy in an Extreme Rules match after he hit the Twist of Fate on him with the chair wrapped around his neck. We had JBL beating we had Rey Mysterio beating JBL in 21 seconds, which caused JBL to quit wrestling. We had John Cena defeating Edge and Big Show in a triple threat match to win the World Heavyweight Championship. Triple H beating Randy Orton in the main event, which it shouldn't have been the main event for the WWE Championship. And then obviously the real main event, the greatest match, WrestleMania match of all time, The Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels. Undertaker to beat Shawn Michaels to go 17-0 at WrestleMania. This was one hell of a show. Like I said, Triple H and Orton main evented, and they had to follow Triple H. They had to follow Undertaker and Shawn Michaels, which I think was a terrible decision. So that is your throwback moment of the week.
I have never heard Virgil stay so silent while getting roasted. That's
because he
insane.
knew he fucked up.
Yeah, try to tell me how to book my own goddamn segment. Like, what's going on here? What is your malfunction, sir? All right, continue.
He's just salty.
All right. Well, from there, folks, I would like to move on to the next segment. The next segment being, we will talk about is $7 trying to work with TKO to sabotage Triple H. Now, the rumor has it, and this comes from JD from NY, so it's nothing that I don't necessarily think we ought to really believe or not. But the thought process is, since The Rock is actually a member of the board, it seems as though TKO is actively sabotaging the booking so that they have reason to fire Triple H or move on from Triple H as the booker. I have a few holes I want to poke in JD's theory, but I want to get you guys' thoughts first before I go into my soliloquy. So, Fritos, give me your thoughts, sir.
I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. I mean, all the Rock shit lately has been shit. Let's face it. There's been backlash about the Moana, his whole outfit. What else? Like his last part in Mania and all that. The only thing that I do hate about this, it's just it would be another big corporate takeover and changing something that we love. Personally, I'll do a recent one. B-Dubs, Buffalo Wild Wings, a beloved chicken wing franchise, got sold out and bought by Arby's, and the whole thing went to shit.
Mm-hmm.
I hate everything about it. It's too bright. The food sucks. The service sucks. Everything about it sucks. And that's a big part about corporate takeovers. They try to find little things, nitpick, and just cut out shit. And if that's the case, that's
rebuttal.
Private equity. It's ruining America.
Fritos, do you just want to run that into my
rebuttal right now?
I feel like.
Wait, no, I'm just a lot of this shit is news to me. Arby's bought out B-Dubs?
You never knew that?
Hell the fuck no.
Bro, it's been like that for like 2 years. 2-3 years.
Why do you think it's ass now?
Like long as fuck. Like it's been a minute.
And it's cheap as hell now, too.
Exactly. So guess what? If they do that, it's just another corporate takeover, and that's going to be their thing. They're going to cut costs as much as possible and put in their people that they want. They want yes men to kiss their ass, and Triple H is a remnant of it where he wasn't an ass kisser. So they're going to definitely put someone that's going to either kiss the board's ass or the Rock's ass, if that is the case where they are like, I'm tired of this. We already seen most of the effects from a corporate takeover of TKO. Higher cost, a bunch of stars getting cut for no reason.
Stephanie McMahon on our TV again.
Just a bunch of
now,
so
and I'm listening.
I wouldn't be surprised if they did
This
this.
needs to go back to that thing.
If they do it, I don't want to see it.
Sorry, Fritos.
You're good.
Sorry, Fritos. I'm sorry. We was talking through your shit, but we just had a moment there because that Stephanie McMahon theme song was a hit, bro.
It was.
Her and Lil Kim. I'm all grown up now.
Yeah,
and I'm listening and learning.
She's still a Nepo baby.
Yeah, she also has big nipples too. AC, what are your thoughts on that?
Man, though.
I mean, like, I have to agree mostly with Fritos. It's like, I think private equity is ruining the business. It's like back in the day, we used to have territories and we used to have, shows that families could afford to go to. I can't take my kid to a WWE event. I take her to local wrestling shows in Joliet because that's all we can afford. But it makes me kind of upset because I think, the whole thing is, I'm skeptical. I'm just skeptical. And that's all I'm going to say about it. And I hope maybe Triple H wakes up. I think the only good thing Vince McMahon did was he knew you need to price live shows for families because you get them invested. The next generation enjoys wrestling. They enjoy, going to the shows, and it's becoming very unaffordable. And I that's my only thing. I'm a little upset about that because I want my kid to grow up with the same culture that my parents raised me with.
Oh, so you're a capitalist, huh?
It's not even about capitalism because they're trying to extract all the money, but at least McMahon understood hey, price it for families so that they can come to the show and enjoy with their kids, and then the kids get invested.
That's right.
Now they want all the money. I went to Elimination Chamber, and you know how much we had to pay for our tickets? $500 a piece.
In the nosebleeds?
Yeah, we were in the nosebleeds, and this is BS. It's it should be for families. It should be for fun. I would like to, like I said, I would like to bring this to my kid so she can have fun as well. But thankfully, the indies are still doing good business, and we can take her to a show for $20.
And there's AEW where the best wrestle.
Yes, I went to that show too. I went to
I know. I saw
World
you there.
10.
Mm-hmm.
So
and it was so cheap.
Are they
Was the food good, though?
completely done with house shows?
I didn't hear that.
WWE
do
You know
those
they're
house
not
shows.
really done with
Europe.
house shows.
If you
What
wonder why they
Or not
botch so much, that's because they don't do house shows, because that's where you practice.
Jay Uso.
or do they just not go to certain areas because they hadn't been in Springfield in like what, about 3 years now?
We went to Bloomington last year to see a show at the house show, but they don't do many house shows anymore.
Chicago, St. Louis are now your best bets to see a house show, which is crazy, right? That a house show is going to be in Chicago or St. Louis. Those are the major cities that they used to do TV tapings at, and then they trickle down, hit Bloomington or hit Peoria, hit Springfield, then do Raw at St. Louis, and then travel over to Tennessee.
Come to Joliet and watch some Rocket Pro Wrestling. It's our league here, and it's amazing, and we have a great time.
There you go. All right, Tank, what are your thoughts on the whole Triple H sabotage deal that's going on?
As much as I agree with you guys too, I do have to say I think Triple H is sabotaging himself as well by having people like Michael Hayes still freaking back there backstage in his
He's
ear.
a loyalist.
Like a bunch of other guys back there. So as much as I want to say it all is TKO sabotaging him, let's be honest. Triple H has repeatedly surrounded himself with friends or guys that he grew up with, grew up in the business, and they were there. So
yes men,
exactly, and just those
Ass kissers,
those ass kissers, yes men that just really. What do they bring versus what can someone fresh bring? Like, as much as I hate to say it, not even hate to say it, to be honest, you got Tyson Kidd, Jason Jordan, you got Rude back there.
Kenny Dykstra.
You got all these guys back there. Literally.
Going in and out.
Literally, all you got to do is just build them up a little bit more, bring them into these big decision-making meetings that we all know that they have. Listen, let them give their 2 cents, but instead, let Road Dogg cry to you about how somebody needs to be pushed. So, at the end of the day, it's just it's a little bit of a, and I don't mean that as a diss. But at the same time, come on. But I don't know. At the end of the day, it's sabotaging plus self-sabotaging. So do I think Rock ultimately is going to take advantage of that? I mean, he's a businessman first. Why wouldn't he?
True.
As much as we may not like it or as much as we may love it, guess what? He's still going to get paid the big bucks.
Watch Entourage. It's all about his agent.
Mm-hmm. It's just it's.
I know you fucking lying.
What's making that money? So,
boy, if your cheap ass don't pay for some delivery and sit there,
delivery.
Now the ultimate question is, where are you getting pizza from?
Papa.
Oh,
ew.
Hey, you eat biscuits with no honey. Shut the fuck up.
But Papa John's,
Papa John's. What would you suggest?
At least some of us got some Taco Bell after Easter.
Antonio,
I don't want no. Check.
Hey,
I don't want a lot of grease. I don't want a lot of grease. Hold on, wait. I love Antonio's. I just don't want something super greasy right now.
Oh, bro, Domino's is always the best bet. I'm sick. There's no Domino's in
pizza.
Well, franchise.
If you're gonna do franchise, do Pizza Hut because it
absolutely not. Absolutely.
That's the only thing that is okay with me.
I will pick a Little Caesar stuffed crust pizza over fucking Pizza Hut.
Wow. Okay.
Hey,
well,
hold up.
These are different, Joliet. Either we get a really nose or something.
Hey, Little Caesar's been smacking lately. Hey, the real no.
Little Caesar's better.
Little Caesars will do it every time if it's fresh.
Hey, and even when you reheat it in the oven the next day, just to give it a little longer. Whoo.
It's better. It's better now.
By the way,
than it was when we was
but
kids, man.
AC, the reason why I say that about Pizza Hut is because their sauce lately has been fucking me up every time I eat it.
Oh, it's the only thing that
Keep you on the
works
total
for
like
me.
Fritos.
Fuck Pizza Hut.
Hey,
Last time I
I'll
ate
be
it, I
up
was working
there.
back for 3 days.
Unless you're going to a local
What movie
place
was it?
in Joliet.
Hey, I be in there hurt, crying like, oh my god, why did I do this to myself?
Hey,
Oh my
It's
God.
legit
Why
like
did
a
you
cleansing my soul moment.
If you
after
guys
eating
are
it.
ever in town, come to Maury's Table with me. They have good pizza.
Right.
Domino's
There-
there.
It's on.
Domino's,
Bro, that's what I'm saying, bro. I'm so sick. There's no Domino's. The closest Domino's is Sherman, bro. And I'm not driving over to Sherman.
And it is the closest one.
Man,
That's
Bro.
crazy.
I'm-
Franchise one.
I'm
Get you like
Virgil,
hey,
you are cursed.
damn.
In Petersburg, I am for real.
Because they only got a Casey's and a gas station. And it's
We
the
got a
same thing.
Casey's.
Man, I've
We
had
got a
They have the
Sterling.
they have the best taco pizza though. Taco pizza.
Ever since they got rid of the buffalo chicken pizza, I've had beef. I've had beef with them.
Who,
Man, they
Casey?
used to have that. Yeah, Casey's had
Uh.
the buffalo chicken pizza. Oh my
I didn't know that.
god.
If all this food talk, we might as well start doing mukbangs.
Nah, no, dude, if we're doing that, C's staying away from those freaking biscuits, man. I'm not listening to it.
All right, well, guys, I don't know if you guys know what time it is, but I think I just heard a gong. The thunder, the lightning. There's clearly something going on in the air.
Slice of a blood.
Sounds like it's time for somebody to head to the graveyard. Hopefully, it's not me.
Shit.
But it's time to
Honorable
find out
fucking
who's
mention
going.
tonight.
It is Easter, so you shall rise.
It's time to find out who's going 1-on-1 with the Undertaker. Take it away, Teddy.
He is risen just so Virgil can go in the grave. But tonight I'm gonna give him a pass because he's a bitch and I mean
Yes.
not too fast. Not too fast. This graveyard is bisexual, and you know how this goes. But first off, whoever fumbled Chris Jericho and letting him go back to TKO not TKO or AEW, or the fact that Chris Jericho just scared to tell Tony Khan as no and come back home and because he doesn't want to do a retirement tour is beyond me. Because let's be real, there's nothing left for your career to do. You can talk about mentoring people all you want to, but we all know that AEW is just freestyle backyard wrestling, full of amateurs and professional indie guys. But that's one. And I called it a couple weeks ago, and we're unfortunately getting stuck with not one, not two, but 3 piss breaks in one match with a women's fatal 4-way tag team championship match at WrestleMania. And my God, why do we have to deal with Lyra Valkyria and the Bella Twins all in the same fucking ring? Let alone the same stadium, but they have to share the same TV time at the same damn time. And I don't know how my stomach is going to fathom that, whether I'm a shit bricks or if I'm going to just run outside and run until my feet bleed, because I don't want to stand and watch that bullshit, because they're going to get a 20-minute time slot, and that's going to piss me off to look at Lyra fucking Valkyria. Woo! And the fucking botched Bella Twins. Golly. And I hope they get some new ring gear, because I'm tired of the 01 and the 02 or the 00, or I've had a failed relationship with John Cena shirt. It could be a plethora of things, and this is not me bashing women's wrestling, because we love women's wrestling, as it was shown last night at NXT. But my God, if they don't get the Bella Twins off my screen in the next 3 months, I'm going to fucking flip the fuck out. That's all I can say. And then we got to deal with fucking big time Bex. Golly, please, God, don't let them be on the same night, back to back at all. Like, at least spare us, or at least make them a pre-show, or put them on speed.
0 hour.
What? Did you say speed? You say something about speed? Damn it! I can't.
That's what you get. That's what you get. You can't do it. But I'm just saying. I know the Bella Twins make my list a lot. You can't. I know the Bella Twins make my segment a lot. And
my man,
don't do it yet. I know they make
my
right now. Bitches, that's why.
But they really grind my gears like Peter Griffin. Like, do you know what really grinds my gears? It's the fucking Bella Twins and Becky Lynch and Lyra Valkyria.
Sounds like somebody's a little sexist towards some towards some women's wrestling.
Well, I already cleared up and said that I love women's wrestling, especially seeing that I have given Lola Vice her plug, Miss Parker her plugs for sure. I mean, we can go down the women's wrestling list of the people I do fuck with. It's just the fact that there are at least 3 to 4 that I can't stand. Being them. But your bitch ass can join them. Since you want to fucking come in here and talk about me being sexist and all this other, shut the fuck up. Don't say shit. I'm sick of your shit, Virgil. We could have had a great show. I actually wanted to be cordial. But your old looking ass wanted to be a petty motherfucker tonight and come for me. So I don't start shit, I finish it. If you don't like it, bite me.
Where do we go from here now?
Well, that bald bitch is about to go pick up his pizza, apparently. So
I'm still here, ho.
Whatever. Hope you choke on one of Claude's biscuits and die.
Well, Virgil eats corn the regular way.
Damn. Damn, Virgil, do you? How do you?
Hey,
I enjoy.
You look like you're a glizzy gobbler.
Oh hell, bro! I will fuck a glizzy up in a heartbeat. I don't even care. Pause, no pause. I love me a good glizzy. I don't even care.
I'm not gonna lie, guys. Last week for the Illinois game, I ate 5 Chicago glizzies in under 2 minutes for that team
you
to
guys
win.
Are the glizzy brothers. That's crazy.
And the blessings still didn't help them win.
The bar did not have the glizzies this weekend. That's why they were hurt.
I say that as a fellow Illini.
Glizzy Glaze is crazy.
Nah, I'm a glizzy gobbler. I don't give a fuck what y'all care. What y'all got to say? I will do it.
Now.
What are you doing after the show?
Bro, it's a hot dog. Listen. Come into a Patreon episode.
That's what your mukbang. Virgil, glizzies. Both of y'all do glizzy mukbangs.
Virgil and Frito is going to give you a mukbang glizzy episode. We're going to try different glizzies. Oh my gosh, beef glizzies, 100% all beef, Hebrew National glizzies, glizzies with mustard, glizzies with honey mustard, glizzies with ketchup.
Nah, dude,
Virgil, you were at the Cubs game. Were you at the opener?
All I heard was black, white, Asian, Korean.
So you know,
hey, doing all this with a fucking
Shayna Baszler hot dog
in the background.
Oh my God. Yes, give me Shayna.
Stop.
Why does it always react to Shayna?
Now I am about to get in the car because God damn it, Claude. See, golly, why'd you have to bring up that fucking beluga whale forehead having bitch? Like, why'd you have to bring her in?
He was the future.
He was raving too much
about because Vince, told her don't do it.
Echolocation is the future. You're right.
If you read oh shit. If you read Becky Lynch's book, she was ready to put her over.
Absolutely the fuck not. I've not read her book.
I listened to it on an audiobook because that's all I can do.
You wanted to walk and go to sleep?
I thought she would have done well.
She didn't narrate it, did she?
She did. In her little Irish accent, I loved it.
Absolutely,
dude,
the fuck
you
not.
better.
Sorry, I
know,
love Mrs. Seth Rollins.
I know what I'm getting.
Drew McIntyre did
Teddy.
the same thing for his book. It is
Teddy, I
actually
know what
pretty
I'm
decent.
Yeah.
With a
getting.
Scottish
Your next
accent.
birthday, buddy.
No, her and
getting
AJ Lee's book, like it's all on audio. Read it. So good, inspiring.
You mean
Women
okay,
wrestlers.
Guys, we have to. You can save the sidebar conversations for 15 minutes. Give me 15 minutes more of your time. See,
Okay.
you're gonna have to take over producing when Frito says hit his music because for some reason, my screen is frozen and I can't scroll up to get Frito's.
He deleted your song, Fritos, and he said, "Fuck you."
I didn't say anything like that.
It's
I would
all-
never do that to the boy, to the homie Fritos. Now
You're a liar.
I just might delete that Undertaker gong just for your punk ass. Now, with that being said, everybody, it's time for our favorite segment of the night. It's time for Fritos Fave 5.
Fritos. Five, sponsored by nobody.
Who the hell is that?
Big
That's
C.
me and my wife.
She's beautiful.
Thank you.
Here goes the Zen.
Ah. I've got my Zenin, I've got a beer, and it looks like I've got my list. So you know what to do there, Big Daddy C. Hit my music! At number 5, I've got Cody Rhodes. Even though he took the ass beating of a lifetime from Pat McAfee, I enjoyed that promo afterwards, after that match with Danhausen involving the Miz. Oh, he's someone left. Enjoying with the Miz and all that. Hopefully he saves WWE from TKO, but who knows? We'll have to keep an eye on that. Then at number 4, I've got the return of Roxanne Perez. Happy she's back. I'm looking forward to see what storylines they involve her in. And now this one is a heavy stand deliver because they did stand and really delivered this whole card. Number 3, I've got Sol Ruka securing her win against Zyra. Hopefully they don't throw her up in the NXT Women's Championship yet. I think you could do a best out of 3 with Zyra and just see what they do from there. Then at number 2, you can interchange these two, but right now I've got Lola Vice becoming your NXT Women's Champion. And then at number 1, Tony D'Angelo. That man has been stuck in NXT for forever. He went from a Don to looking like Kraven and Spider-Man. And with this new gimmick, I think this might finally send him beyond and finally send him to the main event. And that has been a Fritos Fave 5. And if you don't like it, you are cursed. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Fritos, for that Fave 5. Andy,
Anytime.
I'm sorry. AC, what would you rate that Fave 5, ma'am?
I think it's a good Fave 5. I'm a big fan of Sol Ruka. I think she's really catched on quickly. She has a great personality. Also love Lola Vice. Like, she is doing everything. And, you know, I can't hate somebody who has a Miami inspired name. So, yeah, I love what the women wrestlers are doing on NXT. I'm a big fan, and I think, you know, they're going to make it to the main roster and do a great job.
All right. Go ahead, Tank.
You know, I'll give this one a solid A minus. A minus. You know, not bad. I really like I like the Tony D'Angelo. I like that number 1. I think he deserves to be number 1. And I hope we see him on the main roster one day, but I'm worried about what they'll have him do. So we'll see.
Okay. What do you got for him, Big Daddy?
I'll give it a solid A.
All right. Teddy, how would you rate this? Even though did you put on a vest? Teddy, we can't hear you if you're trying to talk. All right. Thank you so much for that, Teddy. Okay. Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much for that Fritos Fave 5. And thank you all for tuning in to another episode of the We Book It podcast. We went well over our time. We hope you guys had a good time with us. And until next time, make sure that you guys keep those book and pencils sharp. Don't forget to tune in to Coachman and take it away. All right. Anyways, make sure that you guys tune in to the Raw Dog Monday night next week. From Virgil, from Tank, from Fritos, from AC Slayer, from Teddy Lemon Pepper Stepper, and from Big Daddy C bitch ass. Thanks, guys. Keep those booking pencils sharp and keep on booking.